In this video, we're going to go over the procedures for changing a 55-gallon drum and for changing a 5-gallon pail of adhesive on the 437. This procedure translates to both our single component equipment, the 55 and the 5-gallon systems, as well as our 5x5 Little Bear. First thing you want to do is make sure the supply ball valves to your air motors are shut off. Once you have those shut off, you can turn your machine on, and then we're going to use these valves. A quick overview of these valves on how to get the pails, the follower plate out of the pail and out of the drum. As a reminder, these switches have 3 positions. You have the down position, the neutral position, and the up position. So to start out, I'm going to put this in the neutral position, and I'm going to press this button, which will shoot air into my follower plate. I'm going to press it, and if I see that the follower plate moves a little bit, then I can use a combination of this button and putting my valve in the up position to work this follower plate out of the pail. So once you have your valves off in the back, we're going to turn on our main air. Always remember that when dealing with these chemicals, you have to wear safety glasses and gloves at the bare minimum, and wear the PPE. You want to protect your eyes from the corrosive chemicals. They can cause damage to your eyes, and to try to keep it off of your skin. So we're going to use this valve to raise this out of the pail. I'm going to go into the neutral position and put a little air with my blow-off valve. And I'm going to play between the up position and the blow-off valve to bring this out of the pail. And I'm going to do the same thing with the 55-gallon drum. And that's how you unload the Big Bear. For reloading the pail and the drum, it's the same procedure on both sides. You're going to bleed it in two stages. Stage 1 from the follower plate bleeder valve, and stage 2 from the pump bleeder valve. On your high volume side or your base side, you don't have to worry about this, but on the curative side, when this chemical touches air, anywhere it touches air, which can be here and the port in the bottom, it has a tendency to crystallize and create a plug. So I always carry a little screwdriver and just make sure you have wet material in both of those ports. Once you do that, open this valve on the side and cover the outlet with a cup to prevent any spray from going anywhere. And again, make sure to wear your safety glasses when dealing with this chemical. I'm going to make sure my pail is aligned, and then send this into the full down position. I get the material to flow out of the follower plate bleeder valve and get the air out from between the follower plate and the material. And then secondly, I'm going to prime the pump at the side with the bleeder valve. The port comes out the bottom, so I'm going to hold a cup and open this valve about a turn and a half or 2. Now while holding that valve open, I'm going to reach up to the ball valve associated with this air motor on the right hand side back here, and I'm going to open it slowly. I'm going to throttle it to control the flow of the material. I get some spits of air. And when the material flows smoothly, I shut my pneumatic ball valve, and then I shut my bleeder valve in the side of the pump. The procedure is the same for your 55-gallon drum.